Elsewhere in the continent, following years of negotiations, Somalia's central bank officials and IMF have agreed on debt relief of $5.2 billion for the East African nation by the end of 2023. Now, despite this significant development, Somalia is, however, expected to meet up certain requirements as agreed by the two parties. Now, Somalia is also grappling with the adverse effects of climate change, which has impacted the country's economic growth. Let's have more details of that in this report.
Somalia's central bank governor Abdurrahman Abdullahi has been working round the clock during the past 3 years to ensure about $5.2 billion burden on his country will be relieved. Now, the IMF has confirmed that by the end of this year, Somalia will reach the completion point.
We are going to reach a completion point as a country before of this year. But before that, we need to deliver. There are a number of conditionalities and benchmarks that are yet to be completed. We are very confident as a nation that we will be able to deliver. Central bank is a key player in that process, and we are part of the reform and requirements under that program are being done at the central bank.
Despite the great news on the debt relief process, climate change-related shocks such as drought have impacted on the GDP, triggering inflation. However, the governor of central bank is optimistic that things will improve.
We are very small economy, and the government does not have the means to repay that at this time. But I think it will give us a good start once we reach the completion point, so we can turn the clock and the economy will improve from there. That's my very optimistic outlook.
Economists hope that once the debt relief process is complete, there's a need for direct foreign investment, particularly on areas liberated from the armed group Al-Shabaab during the past months.
I see as a big opportunity for Somalia getting its debt cleared. It's going to attract huge investment. And I don't want to forget the security progress we are making with the liberation going on. Pretty soon we hope that big swarms of land will be cleared and it will fall in the hands of the government and will need for investment. I mean, some of the areas have received any support for the last 15 years. So I see those kind of communities, those kind of areas would definitely need quick cash to be injected. And I hope and I pray that the process, the completion process comes so fast in such a way that we are able to access foreign direct investment.
Somalia became eligible for debt relief 2 years ago, paving the way for the government in Mogadishu to significantly reduce its external debt.
During the recently concluded Somalia's National Consultative Council meeting in Baidoa, Somali leaders have agreed to establish National Revenue Authority as a requirement by the IMF in the ongoing economic reforms, which is crucial for Somalia's debt relief process.